This video, we talk about the basic structure of C. If you haven't watched the video, click the link on the upper right. So now, let us proceed. Before we dive into the actual coding, let us first understand some important things. First, we need to know what is keyword and identifiers. Identifiers refers to the name given to entities such as variables, functions, and structure. C accepts both lower and upper alphabet as variable and function. Also, it accepts alphabet and digits in one identifier. Here are some examples of keywords. Keywords are predefined, reserved words used in programming that have special meaning to the compiler. Keywords are part of a syntax and they cannot be used as identifier. Here are rules on naming an identifier. A valid identifier can have letter, both upper and lower letter, digits, and underscore. The first letter of an identifier should be either a letter or an underscore. You cannot use keyword as identifier. There is no rule on how long an identifier can be. However, you may run into problems in some compiler if the identifier is longer than 31 characters. You can choose any name as an identifier if you follow the above rules. But it is recommended to give meaningful names to identifiers that make sense. Another key part to know before we start coding is to familiarize ourselves about what are the data types in C. Here's a table containing commonly used data types in C. In C programming, data types are declaration of variable. This determines the type and size data associated with the variable. Int here means integer or whole number, associated with the format specifier %d or %i. Char here means character, any single character, and it is associated with the format specifier %c. Next is float. It stores numbers with decimal, and it is associated with the format specifier %f. Last is double. Same with float, it can hold number with decimal, but it has a larger capacity and it is associated with %ls. Okay, that's it. See you on the next video and happy coding.